What's up, guys? Let's get into this. So before we get into the whole coldplay shenanigans, cheating shenanigans that are existing right now, let's get into just the news of it, and then we'll get into the actual video. So Astronomer CEO Andy Byron and Chief People Officer Christine Cabot have been immediately put on leave. So after the little scandal, they were essentially kicked out. By who? Was that the HR decision? Will they enjoy their leave? Whatever, don't make it down like a punishment. They are ashamed and embarrassed, most likely. Andy told them he was taking time off. The real question is whether or not it's paid, right? That is the real question. Astronomer CEO Andy Byron is going to be so rich. Yeah, I can only imagine after this whole situation. But you know who might be faring a lot better than most? Is young man right here. The Miami Heat waited until Eric Spoelstra was finished with his divorce proceedings to give him the $120 million contract extension. Now that's real. Because if they gave it to him before, guess he would be entitled to half of that $120 million. All right. Let's get into today's.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Oh dear, someone said in the comments, oh my god, that looks like Astronomer CEO Andy Byron and Astronomer Chief People Officer Christine Cabot. That's going to be one awkward board meeting, if not a couple's divorce too. Someone else said that is Andy Byron and the woman is his CPO Christine Cabot. Andy is married with 2 kids. She is also married. Oh, for fuck's sake. And this was at a Coldplay concert and it's now gone very viral.
You look nice. Say thank you. That's when you say thank you. Me? Are you afraid to compliment? Oh. Are you on the after party? Where you all? Okay. Got the answer.
Not surprised he tried to avoid her because I'm pretty sure this is that disgusting woman that farts all the time and tries to emasculate men.
Ew. Bro, what the fuck, man? Show, that's crazy, dog.
Brother,
Damn.
How's your Marine doing?
I don't talk to him anymore. The Marines are crazy.
I know, what happened?
He was a love bomber, controlling, and then the second I didn't want to come over, he would go silent.
Oh, manipulation.
Yeah, so I went to go hang out with some friends and there was guys there.
Right. Why?
And he was like,
but okay.
We ain't going to dress him.
mind you, he goes, I'm not a raver.
I would never go hang out with all those drug addicts on pills.
Second I go out with friends, he's like,
I'm going with my friends to EDC.
so he went to EDC with like a bunch of girls and stuff. So I didn't talk to him for like a week, and he's like, all right, I see how it is. And then we never talked since.
But why'd you go for a week?
Because I don't play that gaslighting that, oh, you're gonna go out, so I'm gonna do this.
Well, you know, if I'm talking to a girl and she goes out, I kind of have to go out. Because if either I go out or I sit in overthinking about what she's doing.
damn, that was so real.
I don't like that. Why? If you don't have plans, why do you have to make plans?
Because then I have to sit inside and wonder what she's doing. And I'd rather not do that.
Right, but for the most part, you should have understood who your girl was. You know what I mean? You should have understood who your girl was for the fact that she... What can we say here? If you found her out in the streets, you probably know that she's for the streets, for the most part. You know what I mean?
Right now.
That's like to me, that's like competition.
You don't give a goddamn right, brother. See, no, girls want to be able to do shit, and then when the man does something...
But you can do stuff, but don't do it just because I'm doing it.
Because I'm not doing certain things because you're not doing...
But that's the idea of the toxic relationship. If she's doing anything that goes against your morals or your guidelines or the sort of your upbringing, it's not something that you need to have a conversation with her about. You just see it from afar and you say, all right, that's not, because you can't force anybody to be or do anything that they're not. You can't meet up with a girl, find out who she is, and then try to change her, dude. That's what it's like. Y'all are trying to find girls out in the club and then trying to turn them into good girls. They're just not that. So then you can't get mad when she's like, oh, I want to go out and I want to do this. It's like, yeah, that's where you found her, my guy. You found her outside. Literally outside. So she wants to go back to where she belongs, in the streets. So let her go. Let her go. You know what I mean? Don't be out here trying to change her, bro. But just know that if she does something that is not in your wheelhouse, then she's got to go back to the streets, fam.
Certain things. So once you start doing certain things, then I'm gonna start doing certain things. I never might get drunk and make out with a random person in the bathroom. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't.
let's move on. I think that's.
Shorty said, I'm a survivor. What are you, in a Destiny's Child music video? Just the idea of that you couldn't even think for yourself to be able to give yourself more than the bare minimum that is required to give your body life and sustenance. Shorty said she's a survivor. That's depressing.
It's a street I don't want to go down. But fuck yeah, man.
It's funny because he did what everybody else wanted to do. Nobody's trying to hear that shit at a comedy show. Someone said he was low-key sickened by the request.
If you're being arrested by police.